Good evening, everyone. We will now begin the evening service of the Miroku Association headquarters, expressing our gratitude to God and Meishu-sama for blessings and protection received while participating in the construction of paradise on earth. Amatsu Norito and Miroku prayer, please stand. 高天原にかむずまります。かむろぎかむろみのみこともちて、すめみおやかむいさなきのみこと、つくしの義務かの立ち花のおどのあわぎ花に、みそぎ払いたもうときになりませる。払いどの神たちもろもろのまがごと積みけがれを払いたまえ清めたまえとまおすことのよしをあまつ神国つかみやおよろすの神たちともに雨の淵駒の耳振り立ててきこしめせとかしこみむまおす弥勒大神守りたまえ先生えたまえ弥勒大神守りたまえ先生えたまえ教えみよや主の神守りたまえ先生えたまえ教えみよや主の神守りたまえ先生えたまえかんながらたまちあえませ。かんながらたまちあえませ。Great God of light, creator and giver of all life, in accordance with your divine will, the long age of night draws to an end. Your radiant divine light, shining ever more brilliantly, awakens the dawn of the glorious age of light, a time long awaited by all humanity. We thank you for guiding us to your divine plan and for the privilege of channeling and receiving your ray. May our spirits and bodies be illuminated and purified as we live your truths given to us by Meishu-sama. Make us pure and effective instruments of your divine light, so that we may serve you and all those with whom we come in contact. May paradise on earth be realized, with health, peace, and prosperity, a reality in our lives. Great God of light, bless and protect us. Radiate our souls with your divine light, so that we may truly become instruments of your great plan. Please be seated. You now receive group joy. May God and Meishu-sama bless you. We will now listen to a reading from Meishu-sama's teachings. The teaching is called True Religion. If a religion is lacking in common sense, it cannot be one that will save all humanity. Teachings that give life to other teachings represent a true religion containing the great power of God, our Creator, helped by God's power. Let us break through the hard crust of false beliefs rooted in material things. To have true faith, one must be careful to use common sense in speech or actions. If a group expresses or exhibits extreme psychic, eccentric, or fanatical behavior, be on guard. When someone is inclined to be impressed by such zealous displays, it is due to a lack of spiritual understanding. Genuine faith in God should reinforce the belief that the mission of a spiritual movement is humanity's salvation rather than the adherence to its dogma. It should guide one in service, not only to fellow group members, but to others as well. The ultimate purpose of faith is to help each human being daily become closer to the perfect image and likenesses of God. While perfection on earth is perhaps beyond human reach, the desire to make a sincere effort towards its attainment certainly represents the right attitude and is a worthy spiritual aspiration. The deeper the faith, the more natural and unaffected a person is. At this point, an individual can be said to be truly living the teachings. One with true spiritual understanding speaks and acts sensibly, humbly, and sincerely, leaving an uplifting, warm impression with all they meet. The person is gracious and kind, finding true happiness in the happiness of others. These alone can unlock the door to God's blessings. This is the teachings of Meishu-sama. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us in this evening service where we have this opportunity to pray for all those who are going through purifications, for our ancestors, and especially to appreciate God and Meishu-sama for all the blessings we have been receiving. I believe to say thank you is actually better than say anything, but we learn from Meishu-sama that we have to be pragmatic and we have to always do something to be useful instrument. And if you really would like to see your life going to a different direction, changing for the better, just become one who are useful to God and humanity. I would like to encourage, as much as you can, to always channel Jorei. When I channel Jorei, I'm not just receiving, I'm not just giving the light, I'm also receiving light at the same time. I have a interesting experience with this member, Larissa, when she came to receive Jorei at our Jorei Center. She would come 3 times a week from 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. 3 times a week. She would come, receive Jorei, and I noticed that she was happy doing that, coming over. And her face, her appearance was changing. She was really happy. After almost 5 months, she came to me and she decided to ask me about becoming a member and channel Jorei. And I said, sure, let's talk about it. And then I asked her, why did you decide to now channel Jorei? And she said, I have a huge gratitude to God and Meishu-sama. What happened? I asked. She said, well, ever since I was a child, I suffered with
bronchitis, with asthma. And I had to take medicine for life. Everything I was a child, I always had my medicine. But see, ever since I came here and I started receiving Jorei, something happened with me that I don't feel need. Actually, I completely forgot about those medicines. And I just received Jorei, went to school, did my work, go to my job, and I was doing fine until my mother called me and asked, Larissa, what happened with you? You didn't call asking for more medicine. You must run out of those. I don't think you have anymore. And she said, Mom, actually I have it. But what happened? Then she said, I don't know. I forgot about the medicine. I don't take them for, it's been already more than 4 months that I don't take them. And how are you feeling? And she said, I'm feeling great. I don't feel anything anymore. My breathing is good. I sleep well and I can do everything fine. And then she told what she did. The mother asked, well, what did you do? She said, I've been receiving Jorei. 3 times a week, I come to this place and I receive Jorei. What is Jorei? Well, Jorei is this energy, it's a divine light. It helps to purify and I feel great. And then she said, Mom, you should go there. They have many of those places in Brazil. You can go there and you can receive Jorei. And that's how she guided the entire family, friends. They started to go to receive Jorei. But the point is how appreciative, how much gratitude she had for Jorei. Huge gratitude that she put on to practice by giving Jorei and guiding other people. I think it's important to have this quality of life. What I mean is having gratitude by expressing it, not just with words, but with deeds. That's why I asked you to put in your mind the strong desire to guide one person, to teach that person everything you know about Jorei, to ask them to join us. If you're local, if you're here in New York City, you have a place where you can come in person to receive Jorei. And if you are far from here, you can always attend our services online, or you can call. We can give you Jorei also remotely. I would like to thank you all very much, and I wish you all a very good evening. And tomorrow we'll be here again at 10 a.m. for our morning service. Another reminder is that this coming Sunday, we have our appreciation service and ancestral service. We all pray together for our ancestors. It's very important to connect with them, to appreciate them, and to ask God and Meishu-sama to continue bless them and helping them grow. I thank you all very much, and you all have a good evening. Thank you. This concludes our service. Thank you very much for joining us, and have a good evening.